at the storage unit on Christmas Eve. We have a whole bunch of stuff to pull, which is pretty good. Sales are actually pretty decent for, you know, right up against Christmas, because usually it kind of slacks off, you know, in this time frame, Christmas to the new year. Usually a lot of people aren't buying a whole bunch of stuff, but we still got some sales. First, we're going to go ahead and thank Christopher. You purchased something from us. She said it was a birthday gift, so we're not going to give it away on what it is. We don't know if that person watches the videos or not. So thank you so much for your purchase. And also, Adam, thank you so much. You bought the little hatchet, the Craftsman hatchet, so we do appreciate that. And then we do have some of these big old Sorel boots, vintage, $28 plus shipping. We have 8 pounds of Legos, and they are actually in this box, obviously. And they are the older Legos, and they are by color. So I like took, you know, spent the time to take a look at them. Take a look at this. I spent the time, separated, color coordinated them.
I'm rubbing off on you.
Look at that. Look at all that.
That's nice.
That's nice. They sold for $79.20 for 8 pounds. I'm telling you, Legos, sell it by the pound. Stuff is amazing. Then we got a Panasonic VHS player, VCR right here. So for $31.20. These are pretty cool. I actually spent up for these and they weren't worth as much as I thought. These are Oriental metal pressed Bombay measuring cups, a lot of 6. So they're just measuring cups. Like you can tell, they're like, that would be considered nesting maybe. See them there in there? Mm-hmm. Through the spider web. And that's $31.99 plus shipping on those. An Evans 1-ply drum boop boop head that we picked up the other day for $2. We already made well into the profit on those because a lot of the good ones, the 2-ply, wait a second. This is the 2-ply. The 1-plies are expensive. The 2-plies are not expensive. And this one went for $12. The other ones were going for $38. So, but hey, still profit in the bank right there. This guy right here, where'd he go? Oh, here he is. It's a Bosch offset laminate cutter. All right. So it's a tool. I'm telling you, tools are really, really on point. I mean, look how I already got this guy wrapped up. So it's got all its stuff there, and then that's what the tool looks like. It's just a laminate cutter, and that's all for $80 plus shipping, which is pretty good. We only picked that thing up for I think $10 at that warehouse. So remember the big warehouse sale? The guy was having like a fire sale because he had to move, and that was one of the things. He said he used it like twice, and then he stopped using it. And Risk right here. $14.40 for Risk 1 and 2 for PlayStation. Then we did have a Pebble Beach towel, golf towel sale for $10 plus shipping. 2 piano roll lots. I lotted these up because I thought these were going to be worth a ton of money at a yard sale one time. I picked them up for like 10 cents a piece. So we did find $12 here, $12 here plus shipping. The thing is they're not worth, I thought they were going to be worth, like, when you look at them, they're so cool looking. Like the piano rolls themselves, the boxes, what they look like. When you open it up, it looks like a scroll. Some of them have designs on it. They ain't worth a whole bunch of money, I'll tell you that though. But $12 plus shipping, so $24 altogether on that. And then 4 metal toy figurines are over the house that's sold. That's out of a storage locker from 2 years ago. We're still making money on that storage locker. We have been trying so hard to get a storage locker. It's a fight this year. It is a fight. They're either canceled or they're going like 3 times what we think we should be paying for them. Maybe we're cheap. We don't know. Another towel sold, $12 plus shipping. That was a 2005 105th U.S. Open Pinehurst members towel. We had a whole bunch of Harley Davidson gear I listed the other day. Some shirts and tops, all women's stuff. And then a t-shirt sold. It was pink for $13.50. This old school flip phone right here, Walmart family phone. Here she is right here. Check this out. Boop. 21 doll hairs.
I miss the flip phones.
I mean, we do a lot on the old smartphone.
It was so cool hanging up on somebody, like. Just...
Talk about hanging up on people. Matco. $6.80 plus shipping on this guy right there. I'm telling you, tools sell. This is a top of a vintage Coleman 288 vent top lantern. with the handle. You can actually part the handle out too, but I was like, you know what, let's just do the handle and the top, and that sold for $10.40. A lot of times I'm parting out these older Coleman lanterns, and they sell way better that way than actually selling the whole thing. And then we did sell a vintage Harley Davidson motorcycle tooled leather belt, size 32 to 34, $15 plus shipping on that one. Since it's the new year coming up, just reflecting on some of the stuff that happened last year, moving into the new year, what you can expect on this channel and the bigger channel, the Bearded Thrift Machine channel, is going to, we think, it's going to be elevated a little bit, because last year we stayed here other than 2 times, right? We only went out of town thrifting twice, which one was the 127, I think one was Charleston, maybe? But we did not go out of town a lot. The year prior to that, we were out of town 10 times on road trips. We don't know if we're going to do the 10-time thing. But I think that in South Carolina, there's a whole bunch of yard sales that are longer yard sales that we're going to end up going to. Kind of like the 127 in Tennessee, which we will most likely again go to that one unless something happens. We'll be out at the 127 again for 2024. And then, but I think we're going to travel a lot more. So on this video, on this channel, there'll be a lot more, you know, vlogs of traveling. We're not going to be like every month going places, but we definitely want to go out of town more than once, right? Yes. Once or twice, maybe at least 5 times. And especially if we can hit these longer yard sales, get a whole bunch of content, cool content for the Bearded Thrift Machine channel, and then cool content for this channel, which would be really cool. We're going to do more questions and answers on this channel, and more like things that we've learned over the years. We're going into our 5th year of being resellers, or me, and then you know, jumped on quickly after that. So, I mean, still when I was in my old profession, you were still a rookie at 5 years. Well, your 6th year, you were not called a rookie. So we're still rookies at this, but we're learning a lot every day. And then some things that happened this year that we've changed up that we like. We cut overhead, which is, if you can cut overhead without hurting operations, it's always important. What we did was we got the smaller unit across here. It's smaller than this unit, and we got rid of the outside unit that we were basically just junking up. And we realized that if we have this space, we will, like, this was a thing this year that we learned, that if we have this space, we will junk it up with stuff that, like, we're like, oh, we'll get to it, oh, we'll do this, oh, we'll do that, and then a year comes by, it's still sitting there. But we realized if we have 2 smaller units, and our intake system's very good now, that we will list the stuff in there, because we know now that we can't afford or don't want to afford another storage unit. So even if we start buying storage units, it's all got to fit in this one. This one, as you can see now, we only have, when we started this year, we were at what, 3,000 active listings on eBay. Do you know what we're down to now?
I think like 1 something.
Yeah, 1,600. We're down to 1,600. So we had a really good selling year. 1,600 isn't like, it ain't a lot, I'll tell you that. And yeah, that was full of hats. I mean, we just don't have a whole bunch. We might actually go through our inventory more. And also, you can expect us to be on Whatnot a lot more. So if you like Whatnot and you like that app, it is a lot of people don't know what that app is. It's on your phone. It's like a live auction type of thing. So we'll be on that. We're going to try to do, no matter what, it's going to be every other Thursday. And we would like to bump it up to 3 Thursdays a month. So like the first 3 Thursdays and last Thursday we wouldn't be on, and then we'll do that. So we really want to go ahead and get that rolling, but definitely we'll be on there every other Thursday. You'll be doing jewelry. We'll be doing our mixed lot of stuff, and then maybe like we'll do a hat show again, because people actually came out to that and bought a ton of hats.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, people, they love their hats. So that's another thing to look forward to on this one, this channel. Also in this slow time, at the end of the year, where there is a little bit of a lag between, you know, Christmas or right after Christmas to the new year, again, sales for us are usually slow. It's a good time to go through your inventory. Say if you have 1,000 or 2,000 or something like that, because we know that eBay gets rid of listings. 100%. I don't know the rhyme or reason why they drop listings or anything like that, but they definitely 100% do it. So now's the time. If you are slow, don't fret, but bet on going through your inventory. I rhymed. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. So that's another good thing to do at the end of the year. Go through your inventory, make sure that everything is listed on eBay. Make sure that your prices are good, your shipping. A lot of things that we did also, we changed our priority shipping to USPS ground now, which it saves the buyer some money and it saves us some money. The thing is we can't use the priority boxes, which is fine because we now just buy all our boxes from Uline. And but that is another good thing at this time of year. Also this year was a surprise, golf clubs, and it's just not me, golf clubs have really tapered off. 3 years ago, these golf clubs were flying off the shelves, and we're not finding a lot, but also they're not selling. So it's always good to, in the new years, to pivot and move where things are selling. Tools, I think, are still going to be timeless. We'll always be going after those. And then jewelry was probably one of the bigger categories this year that we really got into and you really like. And we found out that actually it's really profitable. Like, especially if you go to yard sales and pick up some gold pieces, some vintage costume jewelry, some 925 stuff. We don't sell the gold on Whatnot, but we usually always sell the sterling silver stuff on Whatnot, and people love that. The pieces are really good. You actually clean them, you curate your little thing. It's usually about 60 to 70 items. So again, Whatnot link will be down below. And I think that is going to be it. We do appreciate it. This year has grown this channel, I think, over 10,000 subscribers. This channel has blown up more than we thought, so we do appreciate it. We do like the comments down below. We do like, you guys have just really, supported us in this channel. Spirits. Yeah, because it is nice. We don't get back to a whole bunch of comments on this channel, but we read every single one of them. So keep leaving them. Yes. I know that y'all will, and we learn from them. Always hit the like button. I know that y'all are. The thumbs up. I know that y'all are. So we do appreciate it. So y'all have a great year, and I think this will be dropping most likely on New Year's Eve. So the light went out. We'll see you in 2024 when I can pay the light bill.